everyone, welcome to Exam Trials. Today I am going to share the syllabus of CTET exam for the subject CDP, that is Child Development and Pedagogy. So let's begin the session. In the CTET exam, 30 questions will be asked from the subject CDP. And the syllabus of CDP is broken into 3 subtopics. First one is child development. Second one is concept of inclusive education and understanding of children with special needs. Third one is learning and pedagogy. Now, there will be 15 questions asked from the first topic, that is child development. There will be in the exam there will be 15 questions asked in the first topic, child development, and there will be 5 questions from the topic concept of inclusive education and understanding children with special needs. And there will be questions for 10 marks from the topic learning and pedagogy. So in total there will be 30 questions in the CTET exam from the subject CDP. Now let's look into each topic in detail. First one is child development. As I said, there will be 15 questions. And the subtopics included in this child development are: first one is concept of development and its relationship with learning. Concept of development and its relationship with learning. Second one is principles of development of children. Principles of development. Third one is influence of heredity and environment. Next one is socialization process, that is social world and children, which include teachers, parents, peers. Another one is Piaget, Kohlberg and Vygotsky, constructs and critical perspective. The theories of Piaget, Kohlberg and Vygotsky and the constructs and critical perspectives. Next one is concept of child-centered and progressive education. Third topic is critical perspective of the construct of intelligence. Another one is multidimensional intelligence. Next is language and thought. Next one is gender as a social construct, gender roles, gender bias and educational practice. Next one is individual differences among learners, understanding differences based on diversity of language, caste, gender, community, religion. Next one is distinction between assessment for learning and assessment of learning, school-based assessment, CCE, its perspectives and practice. Next one is formulating appropriate questions for assessing readiness level of learner, for enhancing learning and critical thinking in the classroom, and for assessing learners. These are the subtopics or content we should cover in child development. Next B topic is concept of inclusive education and understanding children with special needs. There will be 5 questions regarding this topic. And the content we should cover are addressing learners from diverse backgrounds, including disadvantaged and deprived. Next one is addressing the needs of children with learning difficulties, impairment, etc. Next one is addressing the talented, creative, specially able learners. These are the three points comes under the concept of inclusive education and understanding children with special needs. And the last one is learning and pedagogy. There will be questions of 10 marks. First topic is how children think and learn, how and why children fail to achieve success in school. Next is basic process of teaching and learning, children's strategies of learning, learning as a social activity, social context of learning. Next is child as a problem solver and a scientific investigator. Next one is alternative conception of learning in children, understanding children's errors as significant step in the learning process. Next one is cognition and emotion. Next is motivation and learning. Next is factor contributing to learning, personal and environmental. So this is the syllabus of CDP for the CTET exam. Now let's look into the major topics we should cover before attending the exam. Number one is types of development, that is stages of development, principle of development. Next one is heredity and environment. Next is gender bias. Next is child-centered and progressive education, individual differences, socialization, evaluation and assessment, CCE, that is continuous and comprehensive evaluation and its types, and language and thoughts. And we should never omit the theories of Chomsky, Vygotsky, Piaget, Benjamin, etc. Next is intelligence theory and the concept of IQ and the formula. Next is the topic learning, laws of learning, transfer of learning, types of learning, learning disability. Next is Bloom's taxonomy, constructivism, cognition and emotion, motivation and learning, and few acts, RTE, NCF, RPWD. I have already made videos on RTE, NCF, RPWD Act, etc. Those who wish to know about this topic, kindly check my channel's playlist. You will get an idea about it. Now, we should not omit the few theories. One is Kohlberg's theory, Piaget theory, Vygotsky theory, Chomsky's, Bandura, Pavlov, Skinner, Thorndike laws of learning, Gestalt theory, Gardner theory, Sternberg theory, etc. We should need a proper idea about all these theories, and also before we attending the exam, we should check the previous year questions regarding these topics. So that's all about today's video. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.